All right. Shalom, shalom. Like to start off by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Haloim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakat Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, the Hakim and the Akwat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that this lesson is edifying. The brother Shabab Bamawan back at you with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be called Thirst for Righteous, Thirst and be hungry for righteousness' sake. All right. And that's the spirit that we should actually be in, man. We should be thirsting and hungry to get up out of here, to be in righteous authority, man. All right. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Um, yeah, because this place is just not our rest. Matter of fact, let me get that instead. Um, this is Micah 2:10. I'll start off with that, and then I'll jump into the other one I was going to jump into. This is Micah 2:10, and it says, "Arise and depart ye, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction." You see? So let's go into that word rest. All right. It says, "Arise and depart ye, for this is not your rest." All right. Resting place. It goes into mena ma menawat menawacha manawacha.
Strong's 8.
Let me see how they say it.
Strong's 8 for 96. Menucha. Menucha.
We got ease in there. We ain't got no ease in the Hebrew. So it would be like manachowa. All right. And it says resting place, rest of quietness. Okay. And of course, this is not our resting place, man. This is not our place of peace. You see? As a matter of fact, it says comfortable. You see, this is not a place to be comfortable or get comfortable at, because this place is just disgusting. It's filthy. You see? Um, it says peacefully, figuratively, consolation, um, hence concretely, concretely, and abode, comfortable, ease, quiet, resting place still. All right. So point, like I said, this place is not a place to get comfortable or to try to get comfortable, man, because this place is just filthy polluted. All right. It just said that. It said this is not our rest because it is polluted. Let's go into that word polluted. All right. Polluted, to be unclean. Yeah, this place is very unclean. That's why this whole place is going to be destroyed. You see, because um first of all, it's unclean by the philosophies that the whore of Babylon feeds, man. All right. Um, the whore of Babylon, which is America. America feeds every unclean philosophy you could possibly name in this place. All right. It says to become impure. Exactly. You stick around long enough in this place, you become impure. This is why the whole entire society is all messed up and is ass backwards, man, because Esau has fed such wicked philosophies that everyone has become impure here. And if it wasn't for the grace of Yahweh Shai letting us come back to our true power, man, we wouldn't even have a chance in here. He has made he has given us a shot to redeem ourselves into that pure state, that pristine state that we're supposed to be in. All right. It says to become unclean, impure. All right. It says sexually, religiously, ceremonially. You see? So in those three alone, it's horrible. All right. Sexually, this place is ass backwards. You got men sleeping with men. All right, women with women. All right, which that's totally against the scriptures. All right, religiously, forget about it. You could be any type of fucking religion you want out here, man, and you know, people just calling all types of religions out here. All right, ceremonially, all right, which let me go into that real quick. Ceremonially means marked by, involved in, or belonging to ceremony. All right, stressing careful attention to form and detail ceremonial rites, having no power or influence. His new position is largely ceremonial. Yeah, we ain't got no power or influence over here. You see? Because everything that we, you know, look at the power, the little bit of power that we got, all right, and the little bit of influence we got, and we can't even preach it without these devils running up on us and trying to knock down our videos. You see, knock down our pages or channels. You see, because we're coming in righteousness, and if you do righteousness here, it's considered wicked. If you do wickedly, it's considered, you know, it's considered righteous. Shalom, brother. Yahweh Shem Yahweh. All right. So you got to be careful here, man. All right. This is not our rest. Once again, it says to defile. Yeah, this place will defile you, man. It says to defile sexually, religiously, ceremonially, to pronounce unclean, declare unclean, to profane Yahweh's name. Absolutely. You see, living in this place, all right, they have profaned the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. And why? Because this place will leave you with a sword destruction. All right. Um, so it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction. Let's go into that word destroy. All right. It shall destroy. All right. To bind, to take a pledge, lay to pledge. All right. Spoil you. Ooh, deal corruptly, offend you. Yeah, absolutely. I get offended every day. I got to come out to this world, man. You see? All right. You're constantly dealing corruptly with these fucking people out here. All right. Spoil. Yeah, they spoil you with wickedness. They ain't gonna spoil you with righteousness. They're gonna spoil you with wickedness. All right. And it's gonna destroy you. To be ruined. Absolutely. You will be ruined when you stick to the ways of the society, man. All right. When you stick to the ways of the society, you are constantly in sin. All right. And the wages of sin is what? Death. All right. This is why it says it will be your sword destruction. All right. It will, even with a sword destruction. Let's go into that word, sword destruction. To be or make sick. To be grievous or painful. All right. Emboldened, be forcible. They forcing all this wickedness upon you, man. They're pretty much telling you if you can't get with this wickedness, we gonna force it upon you, man. And if you don't, all right, you gonna have to suffer the consequences. To be pungent or vehement, to irritate. Yeah, this place is, man, irritable as hell out here, man. You see, so again, this is why this is not your rest. You want to get up out of here, and you should be in that spirit of thirsting and being hungry for righteousness' sake. All right. Let me go to Proverbs 29. Proverbs 29 and 2. And it says, I'll start from the top. He that being often reproved, hardening his neck, shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Whoso loveth wisdom rejoiceth his father, but he that keepeth company with the harlots spendeth his substance. You see? And again, you that going into what, man? You should be, man, you should be you uh you should be in that spirit where you don't want to be around nowhere around these wicked ass people. That's why it says to be not equally unyoked together with non-believers. Shalom, brother. Yahweh Shem Shah Barakatah. You know, be not equally unyoked together with unbelievers. You know, what fellowship has righteousness with unrighteousness? All right. What communion has light with darkness? All right. The two don't mix. Then if you go down to 17, because that was 6 and 14 First Corinthians, when you go to 6 and 17, it says, touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you. You see? So in order for Yahushua to receive you, man, into this truth, man, you have to touch not the unclean thing. You want to be away from all the wickedness, all the way or away from the society. All right. So when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And this is why we hunger and we thirst for righteousness, man, because we want to be in the righteous authority. We want to be in a place where it's just full of righteousness and we don't have to worry about wickedness. See, when you're in wickedness, man, when wickedness is around you, that should stress your body, man. That should stress your mind. It stresses your heart. All right. It's always constant worry. But when you are right in a righteous authority, what is there to worry about? Everything is in straight righteousness. So there is no worrying at all. That's why it tells you that in Revelations. Let me get that real quick. Revelations 21 and 1, and it says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yahweh, from power, Salakia, from power out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And that's talking about the elect, man, when we're coming out of those chariots, all right, coming back with them glorious bodies, man, all right. And it says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh is with men, and he will dwell with them, and he shall be his people, and Yahweh himself shall be with them and be their power. And Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. You see, that's because righteousness is finally going to be established on earth. Just like it tells you in 22, the first chapter, it says, and he showed me a pure river of water of life, clear as crystal, proceeding out of the throne of Yahweh and of the Lamb, in the midst of the street of it, and on the either side of the river was there the tree of life, which bare 12 manner of fruits, and yielded her fruit every month, and the leaves, Salakia, of the tree were for the healing of the nations. And there shall be no more curse, but the throne of Yahweh and of the Lamb shall be in it, and his servants shall serve him, and they shall see his face, and his name shall be in their foreheads. And there shall be no night there. They need no candle, neither light of the sun, for the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua give them that light. And they shall reign forever and ever. Yeah, because righteousness was finally established on earth. You see? So we're never going to have to suffer again. We're never going to have to stress. All right. And this is why you should be in that mindset of wanting to be in righteousness, man. You want to hunger and thirst for righteousness. You see, we tired of being here, man. We see all the wickedness that's playing out, and it keeps playing out even worse and worse, and it's only gonna get worse, man. To the point where it's just like, man, you ready to jump off the fucking top of the bridge, man, because you can't stand what the hell is going on out here, man. You see, why you think Job wanted to be in the spirit world instead of why he said, why did I not die from the womb? Because he wanted to be in the spirit world. It was better to be in the spirit world than to live in this piece of shit. You see? So you want to be in that same spirit, man. You don't want to be in here no more. All right. Um, let me get this real quick. This is so like yeah, this is Hebrews 4 and 9. Give me 1 second, Salakia. Hebrews 4:9, and it says, there remaineth therefore a rest to the people of Yahweh, for he that is entered into his rest, he also has ceased from his own works. And then it says, let us labor therefore to enter into that rest. You see, that's why we're laboring on a constant basis. That's why we're laboring to enter into our rest finally, man. All right. Let any man fall after the same example of unbelief. All right. Hold on real quick. This is in 1 second, Salaki. This is Hebrews 4:3, and it says, I'll start from the top, and it said, let us therefore fear lest a promise be being left us of entering into his rest, any of you should seem to come short of it. For unto us was the gospel, Salakia, was the gospel preached as well as unto them. But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. For we which have believed do enter into rest, as he said, as I have sworn in my wrath, if they shall enter into my rest, although the works were finished from the foundation of the world. For he spake in a certain place of the seventh day on this wise, and Yahweh did rest the seventh day from all his works. All right. And in this place again, if they shall enter into my rest. All right. But the point is, all right, that by us preaching his word and keeping our faith, all right, we're going to finally enter into rest. You see, those that don't believe ain't going to enter into rest. All right, just nothing to rest for you. All right, you gotta feel the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. But see, us that do the works, we're going to enter into rest. That's what we're being rewarded for, for doing the works. And that's why you want to thirst and be hunger after, all right? You want to be hungering and thirsting after that righteousness. All right, let me get Matthew 5. And I believe it's 6. Yeah, Matthew 5 and 6. And it says, blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. You see, we're going to be blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. All right. See, we're going to be filled with righteousness because we want to be in righteousness. That's why it tells you in Hosea 10 and 12 to sow yourselves to righteousness. All right. Hosea 10 and 12, and it says, sow to yourselves in righteousness, reap in mercy. All right. Break up your fallow ground, for it is time to seek the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua till he come and rain righteousness upon you. See, he gonna rain righteousness upon us, man. All right. As long as we're thirsting for it and hungered for it, he gonna give it to us, man. All right. There's not one person that didn't ever want to be righteous, man, and didn't become righteous. All right, like it tells you in Ecclesiasticus 2 and 10. All right, it says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? And we're calling upon them to rain righteousness upon us. You see, so you're never gonna be found, you're never gonna be confounded, man. You're gonna be given exactly what you want for doing the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua and constantly calling upon his name and trusting in him. So you gotta trust the process, man. You gotta trust that at one point it's gonna all come down on us, man. That's why it tells you in Romans 8 and 18 that I reckon that the sufferings of this present time is not worthy to be compared of what is about to what we're gonna receive. All right. At the man, what we're about to receive for all the pain and humility and the things that we're going through now, man, it's not even close to be compared to what's going to be given to us in the kingdom, man. You see, we're finally going to be at that rest. You ain't ever going to have to worry again. Matter of fact, let me get that word worry. Let me see what it says. All right. Worry definition. It says give way to anxiety or unease. See, you ain't never gonna be in anxiety again. You never gonna be in unease. Allow one's mind to dwell on difficult or trouble. See, our mind gonna be at rest. This is why we dying slow all the time. On top of it being curses and all that, but man, you can't tell me that stress ain't the number one killer of the world. All right. This is how you grow cancers in your body and things like that because you activate it. When you're constantly in a worry and you're constantly thinking about troubles, all right, your body's never in the right. This is why we get older faster, man. You see, be fucking 30 years old, a man be looking old as hell with stresses in his body. I know brothers I know brothers at 30, they have some white ass hair, gray ass hairs. Why? Because you stressing. All right. It's two different types. You got, hey, gray hairs can also represent, knowledge and wisdom. All right. But yeah, as time comes and you getting older, but for you to be at 30 years old and you got gray hairs, man, that's crazy. That's just straight stress. All right. It says a state of anxiety or uncertainty. All right. Over actual or potential problems. Man, see, you in a state of anxiety and uncertain about life. You don't know what life is going to bring you. But when you in this truth, you know exactly what's life going to bring you. You know exactly what's next. All right, because now you have the truth and the truth shall set you free. So now you're able to move according, all right, to the best of your ability. And if you die tomorrow, shit, at least you died in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, saying to yourself, I gave it my best righteousness I could. And you really gonna be at rest when you hit that spirit world. It's better off you being in the spirit world than what's about to come. All right, but we have a goal of trying to conquer death, all right, and to see the fall of our enemies and all that. All right. Matter of fact, let me go into in the word etymology. Word etymology online. Worry.
According to Online Etymology Dictionary, causing worry or annoyance.
Causing worry or annoyance. You annoyed every day in this place, man. All right. Be concerned with. You see? You have a whole bunch of concerns. Disturb the peace of your mind. You see? You don't have peace in your mind when you live in this place. All right? It says disturb the peace of mind, afflict with mental agitation or distress. Yeah, that's constantly being sifted. All right? Satan, all right, is constantly gonna be in your mind dealing with you. Right, you want to be in that righteousness, man. Hey, I believe it's saying in the scriptures that we even gonna judge the angels, the demons and all that, man. If I'm correct, Salaki, if I'm off on that, I believe I did hear that though. I did read it somewhere. Matter of fact, let me yeah. It tells you that in 1 Corinthians 6 and 3. Know ye not that we shall judge angels? how much more things that pertain to this life, you see? Absolutely. Do you not know that the saints shall judge the world? And if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters? Hmm. Um, Salakia. So going back to Hosea 10 and 12, sow to yourselves in righteousness, reap in mercy, break up your fallow ground. For it is time to seek the Lord till he come and rain righteousness upon you. Ye have plowed wickedness, ye have reaped iniquity, ye have eaten the fruit of lies, because thou didst trust in thy way and in the multitude of thy mighty men. You see? And this is why we had enough of this place, because we were plowed in wickedness at one point. We were just gone in iniquity, sin after sin after sin. But you see, now that we've come back to the truth, and now we moving in the righteous path, all right, and walking in the spirit instead of the flesh. Now we want to get up out of here. Now we just want to completely be out of here. We don't want nothing to do with this place. And it's like the closer we get into the end, all right, the more frustrating and agitated it becomes in your mind, this place, man. Because this place is just filthy. It's filthy. That's why it tells you that in second Ezra's. All right. Let me grab that real quick. Second Ezra 15. All right. And 5, behold, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. You see? So wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Wickedness is winning right now. You see? Righteousness ain't winning. Wickedness is winning. There's more wicked than there's righteousness on this earth. All right. And when you come to bring righteousness out, man, you're considered wicked for doing it. All right. Because this place is ass backwards. Let's see what you got here. This is Proverbs 11 and 11. I mean, 11 and 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. You see, the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. All right. And that's how it is. You got the wicked joining hand in hand like it's nothing. All right, you got the wicked joining hand in hand. All right, but they're not gonna go unpunished. And though it seem like a wicked person, all right, that his days prolong, like it tells you, and that's in Ecclesiastes 8, yeah, 8 and 13. It tells you that. Let me grab that real quick. Ecclesiastes 8 and 13. It says 11, Salakia. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You see, so a wicked man continues to keep being wicked for a reason. Why? Because the wicked is reserved for the day of destruction, man. This is reserved for the day of wrath. You see, the wicked gonna catch the worst out here. All right. Especially because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua allows him to keep doing wickedness. Just so when he go to destroy him, when he go to destroy him, he gonna love it. You see, you wanted to continue to live in wickedness, all right? So when he come to judge, he gonna love it, all right? The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is righteous in all his judgments, man. All right, he is great, and he is terrible, all right? And that's why you want to fall into the hands of the living power on the righteous side, not on the wicked. All right. So the righteous is going to be delivered. The Lord know how to, he know how to deliver the righteous out of temptation. All right. But yeah, that's pretty much the point. You got to be thirsting. You got to be thirsting for righteousness in this place, man. All right. You want to be sick and tired of this place. You want to be to the point where when you wake up, you just like, damn, I just had to wake up today. Obviously, nobody wants to die. All right. But hey, again, Job said, why didn't I just die from the womb? He wanted to stay in the spirit world because this place was so vexing to the spirit. And that's how you want to be. You just want to be in that state of mind where it's just like, man, I can't be here no more. Matter of fact, let me grab Psalms 1:1. It says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. You see? You don't want to sit in that seat of the scornful. You don't want to stand in the way of sinners. You don't want to be a sinner. You want to be a righteous man. So you can have that rest, so you can enter into rest and have peace in your mind finally. Four, it says the ungodly are not so. Salakia. Let me just keep reading. It says, but his delight is in the law. This is 2. All right. I'll start from 1 again. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and in his law does he meditate day and night. You know, Joshua 1:8, that this book shall not depart from thy mouth. You should meditate it therein day and night, and that will make your way prosperous. All right. And then it says, and he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water. Yeah, because out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water when you're walking in the spiritual path. All right. That bringeth forth his fruit in his season, his leaf also shall not wither, and whethersoever he does shall prosper. You see, the leaves don't wither. All right. They don't ever fall out. They just keep growing and keep growing. You keep growing more fruit and keep growing more fruit. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. All right. Therefore, the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. You see, and this is why you wanna thirst for righteousness' sake. You see, because at the end of the day, all things are going to come to the light. All right. All things are going to come to the light. Like it tells you in Ecclesiastes 12:14, it says, for Yahweh shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. You see? So you either going to be righteously judged or you're going to be wickedly judged. All right. And of course, if you got a actual brain in your head, all right, you want to be judged righteously. You see, because we just read to you that what happens to the wicked, all right, he gonna keep doing wickedly because he keeps getting away with wickedness. but it's not going to go good for him in that last day. He is being reserved for that day of wrath, the day of judgment. All right. But yeah, that's the point. All right. So again, we should be in that spirit of thirsting for righteousness and being hungry for it, man, wanting to get up out of here. All right. So with that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, call Elohim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Blessed salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad, the Akim and the Aquat that was listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing, the lesson was edifying. To the next one, Shalom. The water of the scriptures, brother. Appreciate it. Shalom.